It's me, Roger. You have clean hands. We are no longer wasting time. In this recipe, you can use turkey ham to replace the pork ham that I use here. This is for people who do not eat pork. The result will be the same here. I have a nice ham hock that I just bought. It weighs about 1.2 kilo, but it needs to be cooked. So I'm going to cook it for about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Since we estimate about 1 hour per kilo, 1:15. As soon as the water is simmering. So I'm going to cook it away. There, I just took it out. Phew, it's hot. It's finished cooking. Now I'm going to let it cool and put it in the fridge until tomorrow, so that it is well chilled and firm by tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. It's been now 1 day since my ham was in the fridge. I've already eaten a small piece. So I'm going to prepare all of this. I need my ham, a bit of parsley. I'm going to add some red pepper inside to give it a bit of color, and pickles for a bit of acidity. Of course, I prepared some jelly on the side. And we will also need a mold. Like this, or even a flat mold. It doesn't matter, whatever pleases you the most. For the preparation, I will first cut my pickles a bit, slice my pepper, and make small pieces, like this of parsley. Of course, my ham, I will remove the fat and the rind and tear small pieces by hand, but that I will show you. We'll be right back. Small pieces of parsley that I will set aside, my pepper juliennes, and my pickle pieces that I will also set aside. Now, the ham, I will completely tear off the rind because I don't want it. I will remove as much as possible of the fat. Because I want the good stuff, not the fat. There you go. And then I'll go in with my fingers. You shouldn't make regular pieces. This is what I want, pieces like this. And I will do all my ham like this. I will tear off pieces of this size. I will finish all my ham like this, remove the fat, and I'll be right back with you. And there you go, everything's ready. Now, I have my ham, I have my parsley, I have my julienne bell peppers, the pickles. I have prepared the jelly on the side, and I have my mold. Do not put too many things inside because afterwards it won't be very good. Here I have my ham, my parsley. I have 2 things on the side. 4 things are quite enough. You can add olives, small onions, really whatever you like, but do not exceed 4 things. So I start by putting a little bit of jelly at the bottom. Then I distribute a bit randomly. Some pieces of ham. Some small pieces of parsley. Then some bell pepper. A few small pieces of pickles. And I add another layer of jelly. And I just start again with a little bit of ham. One thing about the jelly. Here I have store-bought jelly, so packets that I use. For this, you need to make it a little firmer than usual, so that we can cut slices well afterwards without the jelly separating. So, the packets I have, they tell me that 2.5 dc of water is needed for one packet. That means for 1 liter I need 4, but I use 5 for 1 liter like this. My jelly is firm enough. There you go. I have put it, and I start another layer again. I do this all the way to the top. Very easy to make. And moreover, especially in summer, it's very refreshing. You can really put anything you want, eggs, but don't put too many things at once. 4 different things is already a lot, it's already good. You shouldn't mix too many groups, otherwise it won't be very good and it won't be very appreciated if you put too many things. There you go, I continue to fill. And I start again, of course. Layer by layer. And when I get to the top, I will cover it with jelly. I will make a little bit, there you go. I make sure that everything is well submerged in the jelly. And now I will put it in the fridge and not touch it until tomorrow. You shouldn't wait just an hour for the jelly to set. You need to wait at least a day so that the jelly becomes nice and firm. Now, I am going to make a second one since I have enough supplies for that. And we will meet again. You can already see a bit of what it looks like through it. I'll see you tomorrow for the unmolding. There you go. I just took it out of the fridge after a night. My marbled head or my parsleyed ham, as you prefer. Now we can see that it is nice and firm. I am going to run my mold under hot water. Just a little bit, okay? Not too much, just to slightly melt the contact with the mold to easily unmold it and place it on top. Okay, I run it under hot water and I'll be right back. I've run it under hot water. Now let's see if I've heated it enough. I will gently. It should come off by twisting the mold a little. It gently comes off. It's going to come off. So I feel that we can see it coming off at the edges. And there you go. Isn't it beautiful that? And that here is the result. I don't know what you think, but I find it very pretty. And now I will cut a slice to show you the inside. So, you need a knife that cuts very, very well. And you really have to go about it delicately. Just the weight of the knife is enough. You shouldn't go too fast. You need to go slowly. Here, I'm not even pressing. I'm simply pushing the knife forward and backward until I reach the bottom in order to have a nice cut. There you go. And now I start again to make the slice, just the weight of the blade. you can clearly see here that I'm not pressing on the knife. I'm really not pressing. I let the weight of the blade do all the work. That's how you get a nice cut. With a knife that cuts well, of course. And we do this all the way down. And then we remove a slice, and there you go. And there you have it. Well, I'm doing it very carefully. It's not that obvious. I wanted to admire the inside. I'm going to cut another one like this. We'll see better. The inside, it's not the air, it's quick, but well, without pressing still. Good. And a little bit in the middle. When you get to the bottom, it's not that obvious that if you happen to possess an additional mold, it could potentially make the process significantly easier and more efficient, allowing for smoother and quicker completion of the task at hand. I wanted to admire how pretty it is. And tasty too. Served with a little salad like I'm going to do now. There you go. A few small salad leaves. I really like the sleeve. And there you have it, an appetizer. Well, here I have a good portion. I love it. And there you have it. I don't know what you think, but I'm going to go enjoy it. I invite you. I'll put in the fridge. It can be kept for several days. Well, if you keep it for several days, you need to cover it with salt so it dries. I invite you to make some. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now you know how to do it. Go ahead. Do it. It's not difficult. And I'll see you soon for another video. Goodbye. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Subscribe. Share my videos, and thank you for leaving a comment